Hello again guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Richard and this is Raw Nostalgia. In the last video we did a Hasbro collection video. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch it on the channel and come back and watch this one, it'll make a little bit more sense. The video before it was a Hasbro WWF WrestleMania 1 update showing the customs I've been working on. You can also watch that, it helped the channel grow tremendously. Be a part of the Hasbro Mania movement. We're on Facebook under Hasbro Mania groups, Hasbro collections and customs. We do all that kind of stuff in there. Today's video is going to be an unboxing. I mentioned this in my last video. I actually have two big items on the way. One is a Hasbro WWF collection of figures from my friend Mike. I'd like to say a big thank you to Mike for showing his patience and understanding and working out this transaction with me. It took a number of weeks, mainly due to parts on both of us. Sometimes I didn't have the right money together. Sometimes he was just busy with work. But you know how things are. We've managed to stay patient and work out the transaction. So like I said, a big thanks to Mike for getting this boxed and sent over to me. So we're going to do an unboxing for these figures. I'm going to show you right now what we've got. I'm also hoping to include the Hasbro WWF ring. That's on the way. It was supposed to be delivered today, so I'm kind of expecting it to arrive any minute. I'll include that in today's video if it turns up. Hopefully it turns up. If not, then that would have to be a separate video. I'm just going to unbox what we've got here, and then I'll show you guys what I have in here. Hasbro WWF. Now, he did include some Mattel Retro as well, and you know guys, I've actually been collecting these myself. Hasbro Mattel Retro. This is Jeff Hardy. They did a pretty solid job of this guy. I have to say, you can see here on the back as well, you've got Braun Strowman, Iron Sheik, and I think that's Zack Ryder on the end, and Jeff Hardy's in the middle. I remember playing the Mayhem game on the App Store, but you can see all like the thing. One of the things actually with the Mattel Retros I noticed was I thought the packaging was kind of bland. They could have put something within these backgrounds here to make it stand out and make this box that they stand in, make it a little bit more refined. That's something me and my friend Dan always talk about with the Mattel Retros. They do a great job, I think a decent job of the figures, but I'm not sure they quite have the packaging down just right. He's also sent me these. These are actually casts of the Hasbro Series 11. I don't know whether you can make that out there. There's one of the guns. And it's 1, 2, 3 Kid in the bottom. Adam Bomb as well. And Ludwig Borger. So, eventually at some point when I get round to doing the Hasbro Customs of Series 11, I will be doing it because there's no way I'm spending $1,000 on one figure. That's just ridiculous. We'll continue with the retros. Here is Sheamus. You remember the big fella? There's Sheamus. I like what they did with Sheamus. I thought they did a really good job of him, to be honest. I guess he does the bro kick. That's kind of good. Yeah, but a really good job of Sheamus, I think, overall. And then Kurt Angle. Here's the next one out. Kurt Angle. Mattel Retro. And then, let's have a look in here. Oh, AJ Styles. The phenomenal AJ Styles. He's still got his tattoo, or just under his arm there. A really nice condition Mattel Retro. And here is Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret Hart. And Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Hasbro, official Hasbro WWF. Superfly Jimmy Snuka. And the next one out is the big boss man from Series 1. His move still works. He's a little loose around the waist, but his move still works. And he's still got his lapel there. It's still intact with his name. Hasbro Tatanka. I needed this guy to come into my collection as well. Tatanka. Ultimate Warrior from Series 2. You can see this is a common problem with him having the nose rub. Ultimate Warrior Series 2. The Gorilla Press Slam. And Hasbro Papa Shango. Remember this guy? Yeah, you remember Papa Shango? This guy was scary, wasn't he, when he came to ring? He's got the punch action. And the next one, Honky Tonk Man. We already have this guy, so this guy actually got a broken thumb. So it'd be used for customs and parts. I was aware of that anyway, so there's no big deal, no big loss there. And then the Hulkaplex Hogan from Series 3, I want to say. This one's a bit busted. I think I actually already have Hulkaplex Hogan anyway. So again, another good use for fodder. Anytime I get a Hasbro where they have paint wear, and I think they make good options for customs. Actually, a head come out there. Who is that? There's a head cast here. Put that in the back of the others. Alright, and another fodder one here is the Bushwhackers. You see here it's in lots and lots of paint wear on this guy. So he'll go in the fodder pile. An Ultimate Warrior from Series 1. Ultimate Warrior from Series 1, yeah. With the Ultimate Warrior with the splash. And we know who these guys are. We showed you these guys before in the collection video. The Rockers, we already have these. So these are going to end up going, I would imagine with the playwear that's on them, I'd imagine they would also go into the bonus pile for customs. Rowdy Roddy Piper, he's got a yellow shirt but no broken fingers. That's one of the common things with these wrestlers today. The ones that have the white on them, the white shirts, and so like IRS and Rowdy Roddy Piper, they do have a common problem to have the yellowed shirt. There is HBK, that tattoo, nice. HBK coming into the collection, very nice. And a Jim the Anvil Night Art, pretty beat up. I'd say it probably will be going into the customs pile, just because of the paint wear on him. It'd be a good stand-in if nobody had a Jim the Anvil, but like I said, I already have one anyway. So he'll go into the customs pile. Some demolition figures here. There's a AJ Styles base. Some demolition figures here. These guys are really play one. They've been in a lot of battles, these guys. They're definitely going to end up in the customs pile due to the discoloration and playwear that's on them. They'll definitely go into the customs pile. And then next up, Macho Man from Series 1. One of my favourite versions of the Hasbros that they did. They just absolutely nailed them and smashed them out the park. Macho Man from Series 1. And Razor Ramon. Remember this guy, the bad guy, Razor Ramon? Yeah, you remember Razor Ramon. Hey, Chico. There's Razor Ramon. So, you see there in the back, Razor Ramon. I don't actually have this guy in my collection yet, so I think this guy's going to go straight into the collection. Razor Ramon. And here is Crush. This was when he came into singles competition in very good condition for the most part. There is a few marks here and there, but nothing that I can't get out with a bit of magic eraser and a little bit of cleaning on the boots. But other than that, he's in nice condition. It looks as well like his arm still works as well. So Crush will end up in the collection as well. And then who remembers these guys? The Nasty Boys. They're going to get nasty. Yeah, the Nasty Boys. It's good to finally get these guys back in the collection, I've got to say. That's one of the main things when I was sorting this out with Mike. One of the first things that I looked at was like, wow, I'm going to get the Nasties back in. Jerry Sags and Brian Knobs, the Nasty Boys, they're in the collection now. They'll be added, the tag team added to my collection. So I just put these over here. And then we have another bunch of Hasbro WS here that again are going to be mainly for the customs. Another set here of Demolition. We certainly won't be out without parts now. Brutus the Barber Beefcake from Series 1. I think we already have this guy as well, but I will check from Series 1. Another Marty Jannetty is going here. He's actually in really nice condition other than the mark on his face, which you can get off. You can use like a magic eraser or a little bit of it, like an alcohol wipe. And then Hacksaw Jim Duggan from Series 2. His move is really busted. Again, more fodder. Another Bossman from Series 1. We already have this guy in our collection. And it looks like he's got like, it looks like water damage or rust damage on there on his shoulder. So he'll be going into the customs pile. And then we've got some Jake the Snake Robertses. And these are guys, like I said, the Jake I've got in my collection is really nice. This one's not bad. It's not like loose or anything. But the head's in pretty poor condition. It looks like somebody's taken his, taken like a red marker or something to his eyes. And then this one is probably not in as good as condition anyway. So I think those two are going to go to the customs pile. And finally we have the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. You guys know about British Bulldog. His move is busted, so he can't do his Gorilla Press Slam. And he has quite heavy paint wear around the head. So it looks like he'll be added to the customs pile as well. And the final figure, this is actually not Hasbro, it's not retro. I believe this was made by Cello Toys. This is an Adam Bomb. This is really nice. I think they did a really nice job of this. It might be worth doing sort of like a review in the Hasbro Mania group of this particular figure. Really nice. I don't remember him being in this particular outfit. The one I remember is the one that Hasbro did with the orange and the black, the radiation symbols. But this is a really nice Adam Bomb. Certainly one that I'll take care of in my collection, without a doubt. That's pretty much everything from Mike's pile. Leave a comment below and let me know which you think was the best figure out of all of them. My personal one, I like Shawn Michaels, I like Crush, I like Razor Ramon and the Nasties, as well as the Adam Bomb and the Retros. But let me know in the comments what you think the favourite one is. I think given the time taken and the fact that we still don't have the ring here yet, I think that'll have to go on a separate video. But if you've enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the Hasbro Mania group. I will post the link in the description below. See you guys soon.